This is a dual platen heat press by CobraFlex. I'll walk you through a couple of things that we really like about this heat press. One, it's pneumatic. The reason I like a pneumatic heat press controlled by air is that we know we're getting even pressure every single time that we use it, and we know that the pressure is consistent every single time. As far as the air compressor is concerned, most of the time we're just using nothing more than a simple $180 low noise air compressor that we got from Home Depot. 2 horsepower, 2-gallon tank, works just fine at trade shows. Here in the lab, we have a much nicer, more expensive air compressor, but that's not necessary to have. So with this, it's pneumatic, and you don't have to have an overly expensive air compressor. You control the air over here with just nothing more than a mechanical dial. You just lift that up, adjust the air that you want. We typically run this at about 100 PSI. The reason is we want to run a little higher pressure, a little lower temperature, and we want a little bit shorter dwell time to get the best quality outcome for the heat transfer. By best quality outcome, I mean maintaining color with no drift, durability, so you have lots of washes, and great hand feel. When it comes to heat presses in general, we also like the fact that it is straight up and down. It's not a clamshell, it's not a swing away, and we find that that helps maintain more consistent heat over a day of heat pressing. So if you're in a shop with a clamshell, sometimes you run into a fan keeping you cool and it changing the temperature of the platen. You just take away a lot of possible points of failure by having something that goes straight up and down. With 2 platens, it's nice because you can work here and you can work here, so you can increase your production. Another nice bit of efficiency with this is you have the ability to set 2 different settings here. So oftentimes what we'll do is we like to do a 2-second pre-press like this, but then our main press is 5 seconds, and so all we have to do is hit this button to switch to the other desired time, and now we get our 5-second press. And then we want to go back to a post press. I just swap it back to 2 seconds, drop it down, and I got 2 seconds right away. I also like the fact that there's 3 ways to activate this. One way is with this little button right here. If that's not depressed and it's totally out, and let me just make sure this is on 2 seconds, all you have to do is slide it all the way to the edge and it comes down automatically. If there's ever an issue with it and you need to stop it, you have an emergency button right here that you can hit, and that will immediately release the heat element so that it comes up. Another way you can do this is to push this in so it's no longer on automatic, and when you come here, it won't go down until you press both buttons, one on either side. And a third way is we've got a foot pedal that comes with it, so once it's all the way over, I can hit the foot pedal, and the foot pedal will allow it to come down. So you have 3 options to really dial in your workflow. This also comes with lasers. If you'd like to use lasers for guides, that's available. It comes with a stand as well. So CobraFlex heat press, we use this in our shop, we use this in our lab. We really love this, and we find that it's very, very consistent and very durable. There are upgrade options available directly from CobraFlex if you would like to get different platen sets. And the platens themselves actually do come with, and it's difficult to see here, a nice foam rubber that's covered, and it has a Teflon sheet built in, although we also recommend getting a Teflon sheet that you can wrap around it if you're really doing a lot of heavy-duty work. This is great for shops that need anything from just simple handful of things to high volume. We do a high volume in our shop. We actually have several of these, and we're doing thousands of shirts a day on these heat presses. So we really like the durability of these heat presses, and they've been great in our shop. I'll end with a quick example. Here's our typical workflow. If I'm in the shop doing this, I'm gonna pop over here. I'm gonna do a quick 2-second pre-press. I'm gonna take this, lay it down. I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna do a 5-second press. When this is done, I'm just gonna hot peel the transfer. And then I'm gonna pop back over here and I'm gonna do a 2-second post press. Now, I should have done that with a cover sheet, but I was in a hurry, so there you go. And that was 2, 5, 2, and we're done.